طبعا اختياره انا مش عارف هو يعمل قوي يعني اديله حاجه صعبه من التقايل يعني، لكن هو اجتهد. احنا هناخد 5 دقائق فقط بريك قبل العرض بتاعنا. عمل ولاد يجهزوا، فيعني انا يعني خلال البريك هدي حضراتكم بس نبذه مختصره عن المسرحيه. هكون مع حضراتكم خلال دقيقه واحده. في بروشور برضه هتلاقوا فيه نبذه عشان برضه تقدروا تتابعوا. بس ارجو بس قبل العرض يعني الصوت، ان هم بيعتمدين على صوت الموضوع، فكونوا بيتكلموا لغه انجليزيه، ف يعني اي صوت مش هتسمعوه، ف يعني صمت الكتاب عشان نقدر نسمعهم واحنا هنقفل
simply phonetics, the science of speech. That's my profession, also my hobby. Hobby is a man who can make his living by his hobby. You know, you can spot an Irishman or a Yorkshireman by his accent. I can lace any man within 6 miles. I can lace him within 2 miles in London. Sometimes within 2 streets.
Ought to be ashamed of yourself, O manly coward.
But is there any living in that?
Oh, yes. Quite a fat one. This is an age upstart. Men begin to pinch down with only 80 pounds a year, and in Park Lane with 100,000. They want to drop pinch down away. But they live with service every time they open their mouths. Now, I can teach them.
Would you please tell this man to mind his own business and leave a poor girl alone?
A woman who utters such depressing and disgusting sounds has no right to be anywhere. No right to live!
Ow!
Ow. Heavens! What a sound!
Ow! Ow! Gone!
You see this creature with the Carabistan English. The English that will keep her in the gutter till the end of her days. Well, sir, in 3 months, I could even get her a place as a lady's maid or a shop assistant, which requires a bit of English. That is the sort of thing I do for commercial millionaires, and on the profits of it, I do genuine scientific work with mathematics, and a little as electronic lines.
I'm Colonel Bickley. Who are you?
Henry Higgins, the author of Higgins' Universal Alphabet.
I came from India to meet you.
And I was going to India to meet you.
Buy a flower, King gentleman. I'm short of for my lodging.
Sorry, I haven't any change.
Ow! Ow!
I think that's the whole show. It's really amazing. I haven't taken half of it in, you know?
Would you like to go over anything again?
No, thank you. I'm quite done for this morning.
Tired of listening to sounds?
Oh, yes, it's a fearful strain. I rather fancy myself for not 24 decimal bout, but 130 beat me. But I can't find a big difference between them.
Oh, that comes with practice. You keep on listening and listening. Recently, you find that all difference as A from B. What is the matter?
A young woman wishes to see you, sir.
Young woman, what does she want?
Well, sir, she says you'll be glad to see her when you know what she has come about. She's a quite common girl, very common. I have sent her away. Only I thought perhaps you wanted her to take in your machines. I hope I have not done wrong.
Oh, that's right, Mr.
You see
Burns.
such a quiet people sometimes. You will excuse me, sir.
That's right, Mr. Burns. Has she an interesting accent?
Something grateful. How you can take interest in it?
Please have her up. Show her up, Mr. Burns.
That's for you.
This is not plot. I will show you how we get it. First, we will set her talking on best vessel speech. Then we prodrome it. After that, we will set her on the phonograph so that you can turn her on as often as you like with everything on script before you.
This is a young woman, sir.
Why? This is a girl I jotted down last night. She's no use. I've got all the records I want from Lesson Grove Lingo. And I'm not going to waste another cylinder on it. Be off with you. I don't want you.
Don't be so saucy. You ain't heard what I called for yet. Did you tell him I'm calling a taxi?
Do you think a gentleman like Mr. Higgins cares what you come in?
Oh, we are proud. And he's not above giving me lessons. No, not him. I heard him say so. And here I am, not asking for any compliment, and I'm ready to pay. But if my money is not good enough, I can go elsewhere.
Good enough for what?
Good enough for you. Good enough. Now you know that, don't you? I'm come to have lessons. I am. And to pay for them too. Make no mistake.
Well... What do you expect me to say?
Well, if you are a gentleman, you would ask me to sit down. Now you know I bring you business, don't you?
Pickering, shall we ask this baggage to sit down, or shall we throw her out of the window?
Ow! I will not be called a baggage when I'm offering to pay like any lady.
What is it you want, my girl?
I want to be a lady in a flower shop instead of selling flowers at the corners of Tottenham Court Road. But they will not take me until, of course, I can talk more genteel. But he said he could teach me. I heard him say. And here I am, offering my money and not paying, not asking for any compliment. And he's still treating me as if I was dirt.
How can you be such foolish, ignorant girl to pay Mr. Higgins?
Well, why won't I? I know what lessons cost as well as you do. And I'm ready to pay.
How much?
Now you are talking. I thought you would come with what you chatted me last night. You would have to drop in, hadn't you?
Sit down.
But if you're going to make any compliment out of it...
Sit down!
Sit down. Do as you are told.
What is your name?
Eliza.
Eliza. Eliza, Elizabeth, Betsy, and Bess went to the woods to get a bird's nest.
They found the nest with 4 eggs in it.
They took one piece and left 3 in it.
Don't be so silly!
You mustn't speak to the gentleman like that.
Why, he won't speak sensible to me.
Come back to business. How much do you propose to pay me for the lessons?
Okay, I know what's right. A lady friend of mine gets French lessons for 18 pence an hour from a real French gentleman. But of course, you wouldn't have the face to ask me for the same for teaching me my own language. So, I won't be giving you more than a shilling. To take it or to leave it.
You know, Bikring, If you consider a shilling, not as a simple shilling, but as a percentage of this girl's income, it is fully equivalent to £60. She offers me 2/5 of her day's income. 2/5 of a millionaire's income is somewhere about 60 or 70 guineas. By George, it's handsome. By George, it's enormous. It's the best offer I ever had.
£60? When did I offer you £60? I've got no £60! No!
Ah, hold your tongue.
Don't cry.
I ain't got £60!
Don't cry. You silly girl, nobody is going to touch your money.
Somebody's going to touch you with a broomstick. If you don't, stop sniveling.
Ow!
Sit down!
One would think you are my father!
If I decide to teach you, I will be worse than 2 fathers to you. Now, أتمنى أجي معك.
الانتاج ضعيف.
كنت نجيب.
He is moist. Remember, that's your handkerchief, and that's your sleeve. Don't mistake the one for the other if you wish to be a lady in a shop.
It is news talking to her like that, Mr. Higgins. She doesn't understand you. Besides, you are quite wrong.
Here, he gave me this handkerchief. To me, not to you. Property, Mr. Pierce.
Higgins, I'm interested. What about the Ambassador's Garden Bar? I will say you are the greatest teacher alive if you've done it well. And I bet you all the expenses you can to do it. And I will pay for the lessons.
Oh, you are really a good man. Thank you, Captain.
Oh, don't say that, sir. There is more ways than one to turn a girl's head, and nobody can do it better than Mr. Higgins. She...
Thought he may.
Thought he may,
But always knew.
but always mean it. You won't encourage him, sir, to do anything foolish.
What is life but a series of inspired fools? The difficulty is to find them to do. Never lose a chance. That doesn't come every day. I shall make a duchess of this dragon tailed gutter snap.
Ow!
Yes! In 6 months, if she has a good quick ear and a good tongue, I shall pass her of anything to get her hair on anyway. Is there a good fire in the kitchen?
Yes, but...
Bad always. Bring up with you somebody for new ones. Grab hair and brown paper. Then they come.
No, you are not a gentleman. You are not to talk of such things. I am a good girl, and I know what the likes of you are. I do.
We want none of your listen grove brotherly here, young woman. You must learn to behave like a duchess. Mr. Take care, Mr. Bears, and if she gives you any trouble, what will happen?
No! I will call the police! Ow! No! I will call the
Higgins,
police!
I won't allow it. That is you. You are wicked. Go to your parents, girl. They take it better for you.
But I ain't got no parents. They turned me out and told me I was old enough to get my own living.
Where is your mother?
I've got no mother. That who turned me out was my big stepmother. But I am a good girl, and I am done without them.
Then what on earth is all this fuss about? The girl doesn't belong to anybody. And I know you to anybody but me. You can adopt her, Mr. Bears. I'm sure daughter would be a great amusement to you. Now, make no more fuss.
But what's to become free? Is she to be paid innocent? Do sensible thing.
Does it occur to you, Higgins, that the girl has some feelings?
Feelings? No. Not many feelings we need to bother about. Have you, Liza?
I got my feelings. Does anyone else?
You see the difficulty?
Huh? What difficult?
To get her to talk grammar. The mere pronunciation is easy enough.
I don't want to talk grammar. I want to talk like a lady.
You must keep to the point, Mr. Higgins. What's to become fair when you have finished your teaching? You must look ahead a little.
When I have done with her, we can throw her back into the gutter. And I will be her own business again. So, that's alright.
Oh, you have no feeling heart in you. You care for nobody but yourself. I've had enough of all this. I'm leaving. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You won't.
Listen, Liza. You see, you come in a taxi, didn't you?
Yes, well, what if I came in a taxi? I got my right to come in a taxi as anyone else.
Yes, you have, Eliza. And in the future, shall have as many taxis as you want. Shall go up and down and round the town in a taxi every day. Think of that, Eliza.
Mr. Higgins, you are tempting the girl. It is not right. She must think of the future.
At her age? Nonsense. No, Liza. Think of chocolates, and gold, and diamonds, taxes.
No! No, I don't want no gold or diamonds. I am a good girl. I am.
And you shall remain so, Liza, under the care of Mr. Bears. And in the future, you shall marry an officer in the guards with a beautiful moustache who will disinherit him from marrying you and will wait when he sees your family.
Excuse me, Higgins, I must interfere. Mr. Bates is quite right. It's Shagir to have to get herself in your hands for 6 months for experiment in teaching. She must know exactly what is she doing.
I think you would better let me speak. Let me speak to the girl probably in private. Come with me, Liza.
Oh, that's all right, Mr. Bears. Thank you. Bump the hair off to the bathroom.
Excuse me, said Coach Miguel. Are you a good man? Are you a man of good character? Women are concerned.
Have you ever met a man of good character where women are concerned?
Yes, very frequently.
Oh, Lord knows. I think the man wants to live his own life, and the woman wants to live hers. They both try to drag each other into the wrong track. One wants to go north, and the other wants to go south. But they go east, although they don't like east wine. So, here I am, a confirmed old bachelor.
Come,
And
Higgins.
likely to remain so.
You know what I mean? If I'm in this business, I shall feel responsible for that girl.
Of course. What are you saying this to me? I'm always particular about what I say.
Mr. Higgins, the travel agent. There is a last man is downstairs. Alfred Bullet. He said his daughter is here.
Who can say?
Is the blackguard up?
That's you. Bullet is here.
Mr. Higgins? Here. Good morning. Sit down.
I want my daughter. That's all I need. You see?
Of course you won't her. You are her father, aren't you? You don't suppose anyone wants her except you? Me? Well, she's upstairs. Take her at once.
What?
Take her at once. Take her away. Do you suppose I'm going to keep your daughter for you? Your daughter had the audacity to come to my house and ask me to teach her to speak properly. This gentleman, as my housekeeper was here all the time. How dare you come here and attempt to blackmail me? You sent her on purpose.
No, no, Governor. Don't ask take a man up like that.
The boys shall take you. This is a plan, a plot to extort money from me. I shall call the boys.
Have I asked you for a price for anything? I leave it to the gentleman here. Have I said anything about money?
Then, what else did you come for?
Alfred.
You can put her up to it.
So help me, Governor. I never did. I ain't seen the girl the past 2 months.
Then, how did you know that she was here?
I will tell you if you only let me get a word in about it. I am wanting to tell you. I am waiting to tell you. I am willing to tell you.
Pickering, this chap has an extra gift of rhetoric. Observe his native movements. I am willing to tell you. I am wanting to tell you. I am waiting to tell you. Sentimental rhetoric. That is the way she's training him. Those accounts for his mendacity and dishonesty.
Come, Higgins. I am most country myself. How did you know your daughter is here if you didn't send her?
It was like this, Governor. The girl to appoint the taxi, to give him a jaunt, by giving her a chance of her giving her another ride home. I met the boy at the corner of Long Acre and Endel Street, and he told me what was up. And I asked you, what was my duty and my feelings as a father? I say to the boy, you bring me the luggage. I say to him,
So, You come to rescue her from no worse than this, huh?
Just so. That's right.
So why did you bring her luggage if you intend to take her away?
Have I said any word about taking her away? No, Governor. Don't say that I'm not the man to stand on my girl's life. Here is a career opening for her, as you might say, and...
Mr. Bears, this is Eliza's father. He came to take her away. Send her to him.
He can't take her away, Mr. Higgins. You say to me, Bernard close. Mr. Dولتيل, I am the housekeeper. I send for some praise to your girl. You come with me to the kitchen, please.
I think you should know, Dولتيل, that Mr. Higgins' intentions are entirely honorable.
Of course they are, Governor. If I thought it wouldn't, I would ask for 5.
Let's give him 10.
No, Governor. I wouldn't have the heart to spend 10. And perhaps 10 pounds is a lot of money. It makes a man feel prudent-like. And then, goodbye to happiness. You give me what I ask from you. Not a penny more, and not a penny less.
5 pounds, I think you said.
Thank you, Governor. If you want my advice, marry Eliza while she's young and don't know no better.
Are you sure that you won't take 10?
Thank you, Governor. Sorry, lady.
Gorn, don't you know your own daughter?
Blame me. It's Eliza. I never thought she would clean up as good looking as that. She is a credit to me, Governor. Ain't she?
I am a good girl, and I will not pick no easy and free ways.
Eliza, if you say again that you are a good girl, your father will take you home.
Not my father. You don't know him. All he came here for is to touch you for some money to get drunk on.
What else would I want money for? To put it into the plate in the church, I suppose? Don't you give me none of your lip. And don't let me hear you giving this gentleman any of it neither. Or you will hear from me soon. You see?
Well, Dولتيل, do you have any further advice to give to your daughter before you leave? Your blessing, for instance.
No, Governor. I ain't such a map to put up my children to all I know myself. Hard enough to hold them without that. If you want Eliza's mind improved, Governor, you would do it yourself with a strap. So long, gentlemen.
Don't you believe that old lawyer? He would be as a clergyman as soon as he put a bulldog on him. You won't see the man in a hurry.
What is his trade, Eliza?
Taking money out of other people's pocket into his own. His proper trade is an ivy. He works at it sometimes for exercise, and he makes good money at it. Aren't you going to call me Miss Dولتيل again?
To the slip of the tongue, I beg your pardon.
Now, Eliza, the new things have come for you to try on.
Ow!
Don't rush like that, girl.
Pickering, we have taken a step job.
Higgins, we have.
I must. I have a job for you. Another job. Concerns exam.
What a big
Why?
Well, you never fall in love with anyone under 45. When will you discover that there are some rather nice-looking women about?
I can't be bothered with young women. My idea of a noble woman is something as like you as possible. I shall never get into the way of fighting young women. Some habits like indeed to be changed.
Do you know what you would do if you really loved me, Henry?
Oh, bother. Marry? I suppose.
No, stop fidgeting. Keep your hands out of your pockets. That's a good boy. Now, tell me about the girl.
She's coming to see you.
I don't remember seeing her.
You didn't. I asked her. She's a common flower girl I picked up on the campsite.
And devoted her to my at home?
Oh, that would be alright. I've taught her to speak properly, and she has strict orders as to her behaviors. She's keen on 2 subjects. Everybody's health, the weather, how you do, you know. And I told her not to speak in things in general. So, that will be alright.
Miss and Mrs. Ines Dولتيل.
Oh, no!
How do you do? My son, Henry.
to meet you, Colonel Pickering.
Delighted.
How do you do?
I have seen you before somewhere. But I haven't the ghost of notion where, well, it doesn't matter. You'd better sit down.
I'm sorry to say that my celebrated son has no manners. He wasn't mindful.
I don't. Colonel Pickering?
Good morning, Miss Higgins. Ah, so glad to have come. You must know Mrs. and Miss Angus Hill.
Has anyone told you what we have come for?
We were interrupted. Damn it.
Mr. Ainsfordale?
God of heavens! Another of them?
I don't think you know my son, Professor Higgins.
How do you do? I would take my oath I've seen you before somewhere. Where was it?
I don't think so.
Well, here we are anyhow. What the devil are we going to talk on Televisor Scum?
Henry, you are the life and soul of the Royal Society of Paris. But you are rather trying on more commonplace occasions.
You see, we are all survivors, more or less. We are supposed to be civilized and cultured, to know all about poetry and philosophy and art and science. But do we know even the meaning of these words? What do you know of poetry? What do you know of science? Do you think you know of poetry or science or anything else? What the devil do you think I know?
Or manners, Henry.
Miss Doolittle?
How do you do, Miss Joseph?
I'm sure we have met before. I remember your eyes.
How do you do?
My daughter, Clara.
How do you do?
My son, Fred.
I certainly have the pleasure.
I think it will rain. The shallow depression in the west of this island is likely to move slowly in the eastern direction. There is no indication of any great change in the current situation.
How awfully fun.
What's wrong with that, young man? I bet I get it right.
Killing me.
I hope it will not turn cold. There's so much influenza out there, and it turns out to our family in spring.
My aunt died of influenza. So they said, oh.
But it's my belief that they done the old woman in.
Done her in?
Yes, Lord love you. Why she should die of influenza? She got through the diphtheria right another year before. I saw her with my own eyes. Fairly blue that all thought that she was dead. But my father, he kept slapping it down her throat until that she could do something that she bit the bowl of the spoon. Dear me.
What does doing her in?
That's a new small code. Doing her in means killing her.
Do you believe that your aunt was killed? Do I not? Then she lived with what would kill her for a handpin, let alone the hand.
I might go. Goodbye, Sims. Goodbye. Goodbye, Papa.
Goodbye, Miss Joseph.
Goodbye, all.
Are you going to the work, Miss Little?
Walk? Not bloody likely. I'm going in a taxi. I really can't get used to the new ways.
Oh, it's all right. Why cry? People will say we never go anywhere or see anybody who is so old-fashioned.
I dare say I'm so old-fashioned, but I had at this comedy hearing you talking about men as flitters and calling everything flippy. But the last one is too bad. Don't you think so, Colonel Pickering?
Oh, don't ask me. I have been in India for several years, and manners have changed. Sometimes I don't even know if I'm at the spectacle of the dinner table when I ship for the sky.
It's all a matter of habit. There's no right or wrong in it. Nobody means anything by it. And it's so quaint and gives such smart and beautiful things which are not very witty themselves. I see that you talk quite innocent and delightful.
Oh, I think
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, is Eliza presentable?
Oh, silly boy. Of course she is presentable. She is a triumph of your art and the prejudice maker. But if you suppose for a moment that she doesn't give herself away in every sentence she utters, must be perfectly fair to observe.
Do you mean that my language is improper?
No, dear. It's quite proper, say, on a canal part. But it wouldn't be proper for her at the garden part.
Well, I must
Come,
say...
come, Higgins. You must learn to know yourself. I haven't heard a language like yours since we meet volunteers in Hyde Park 20 years ago.
Well, if you say so, I suppose I'm not always talking like a bishop.
Would you tell me about the exact space in London Street?
Well, I can live with Higgins in London Street to work on my Indian dialects. We think it's more convenient.
Quite so, I know all about them. It's an excellent arrangement. But where does the girl live?
With us, of course. Where else would she live?
But on what terms? Is she a servant? If not, what is she?
I think I know what you mean, Miss Higgins.
Well, dash me if I do. I have had to work at the girl for 6 months to get her at her present pitch. Besides, she's useful to me. She knows where my things are and remembers my appointments.
This is enormously interesting. It's enormously interesting.
Yes, it's enormously interesting. I assure you, Miss Higgins, every week, every day, there is a new change.
Yes, by George. It's the most absorbing experiment I ever tackled. She regularly fills our lives out, doesn't she, Vic?
We are all talking right.
Teaching Eliza.
Dressing right.
What?
Inventing new Elizas. You know, she has the most quickness of ear, whose sort of sound that a human being can make. Continental dialects, African dialects,
And all seem to her. She plays everything.
Licks things. It took me years to get hold of.
She goes right off when she comes home.
She picks them like a shot, as if she had.
Through this message, she will never as much as touch a piano. I beg your pardon.
Sorry, when Bickerng started shouting, there's nobody can hear any word each way.
No, you two infinitely stupid little creature. The problem is what will be done with her afterwards.
I don't see anything in that. When I have done with her, she can go her own way with all the advantage I give her.
The advantage? The advantage of that poor young woman we heard just now, the manners and habits that disqualify a fine lady from earning her own living without giving her a fine lady's income. Is it what you mean?
That will be alright, Miss Higgins.
Oh, we will find her some life employment.
She's happy enough, don't you worry about her.
However, it's over and done with. There is no need bothering now. Goodbye, Mother. Let's take her to the Shakespeare exhibition at our school.
Yes, her market will be delicious.
She will mimic all the people for us when we get home.
Ruby.
Oh, men.
Say, Mr. Wilson Rowe, we give you things.
What an evening. What a crew. What a spelling for you. Well, here they are. Aren't they?
It's been a long day. The garden party, the dinner party, and the opera. Those are too much of a good thing. Sometimes something to spare. Huh?
Thank God it's over.
But I was quite frightened once or twice. As I was doing it so well. You see, some of the real people can do it at all. They such fool. They think style comes to people in their positions by nature.
Well, that's what drives me mad. The silly people don't know their own silly business. However, it's over and done with. And now, I can go to it at last, without dreading tomorrow.
I think I shall go in. Triumph for you, Higgins. Good night.
Ah, good night. Eliza, put out the lights and tell Mr. Bearsmore to prepare coffee for me in the morning. I will take tea. Eliza, my slippers.
Here, slippers. I'm there. I may have never dealt up with them.
What on earth? Anything wrong?
Nothing wrong with you. I've won your bet for you, haven't I? And that's not enough for you.
You won my bet! You sensuous insect! I won it. Why did you throw those slippers at me?
Because I wanted to smash your face. I wanted to kill you, selfish brute. Why did you leave me there? You picked me out in the gutter. And thank God it's all over. And now you won't throw me back there, do you?
I can be sure he's nervous. After all... How dare you show your temper to me? Sit down and be quiet.
What's to become of me? What's to become of me?
How do I know what becomes of you? What does it matter what becomes of you?
Don't care? I know you don't care. Don't care even I lose that. I'm nothing to you. Not much as a slipper.
Why have you begun going on like this? May I ask whether you complain of any of your treatment here?
No.
Has anybody treated you badly? Colonel Bickerings, Mr. Bears, any of the servants?
No.
I assume you don't pretend that I have treated you badly.
No.
Well, I expected that to happen. It was because of the garden bath. Well, it's all right now. There is nothing to worry about.
No, nothing for you to worry about. She's dead.
Why, Eliza? In heaven's name, why? Listen to me. All this irritation is purely subjective. Well, don't you thank God that that's it over? You are now free and can do whatever you like.
What am I fit for? What did you leave me fit for? Where am to go? What am to do? What's to become of me?
That's what's worrying you, isn't it? You might marry, you know. Most men are not confirmed old bachelors like me, and the common. They are the married sort, both devils. Well, you're not quite bad looking. It's quite a pleasure to look at you sometimes. Ah, but not now, of course, because you are flying and looking at the ugly devil. But when you are all right and you quiet yourself, you become what I call attractive. That is the people in the married line. So now go to bed and have a good night's rest, and then get up in the morning, look at yourself in the glass, and you won't feel so cheap.
Do my clothes belong to me or to Colonel Pickering?
What the devil use would they be to Pickering?
Well, he might want them for the next girl he experiments on.
Is that the way you feel about us?
Please, I don't want to hear anything more about that. All I want to know is anything belong to me.
You may take the whole damned house full if you like. Except the jewels. They are higher. Will that satisfy you?
This ring isn't a jewelry. It's the one you bought me in Printer. I don't want it anymore.
You infamous creature! How dare you accuse me of such things? I want you to be hard.
Well, I'm glad I have a little of my own back anyhow.
You have caused me to lose my temper. A thing that has hardly ever happened to me. I'm going to say nothing more tonight. I'm going to.
You might leave a note for Mr. Pisa about the coffee, who won't be told by me.
Damn Mr. Bears, and damn the coffee, and damn you! And damn my own folly in having lavished the regard of the treasures of my regard and the intimacy of the heartless gutter snake.
شاكرين جدا ليكم، بس مش هنقدر نمشي الا لما نكرم جماعه مس ميسة مديرة المدرسة. اتفضل.
بصراحة أنا ما كنتش متوقعة، أنا عارفة موجودة دلوقتي في المسرحية دي، بس ما كنتش متوقعة إنها تطلع بالجمال ده ولا بالروعة ولا بالأداء الراقي ده. بحيي أولادي كلهم وبحيي مستر بهاء وبحيي الجنود المجهولين اللي ورا الستارة وبقول لهم بجد جود جوب.
ده شيء بسيط جدا نقدر نقدمه للولاد، يعني تذكار يبقى معاهم الايام الجايه. فمس ميسة يعني بحفظ الترتيب بقى حسب النص. يارا محمد الذهبي، منة الله محمد ريشة، رهب أسامة مكرم محمود، مصطفى السيد صيام، محمود محمد العموسي، عبد الرحمن مجدي، فضلي عادي بشرى، سلمى احمد موسي بدوي، ايهاب محمد فقي، ندى محمد عبد السلام، كريستين فادي، مريت كمال، يلا ايمن ابو حمزه، طبعا كل اللي اتكرموا هم الاون ستيج اللي بنشوفهم، لكن في قلنا اوف ستيج، وطبعا هم كتير، بس يعني انا يعني هناخد منهم دول رموز ليهم. مصطفى ابراهيم مصطفى، مصطفى الارت ديزاينر بتاعنا اللي صمم البروشور والبوستر. سلمى احمد زكي ابو شادي، طبعا سلمى كان لها مساهمات كتير معانا في اثناء البروفات. محمد سمير حمزاوي، اطول واحد من الاستاذ السيد عبد الرحمن، استاذ الدراسات العظيم وعايز الأستاذة نرمين فؤاد، الأستاذة نرمين كانت تكون ما قدرتش تجيب، هي الأستاذة مصممة الديكور بتاعنا والديكورات. الأستاذ أحمد الشراوي، أستاذ تبدأ الأداء، وعمل لنا يعني ساوند سيستم وحاجات كتير كده. طبعا يعني كلكم تستحقوا شهادات تقدير، لأن طبعا يعني أنتوا اللي جبتوا انتوا
مستر
لسه بقى انا لسه بقول انا بقى انت تعرف الدنيا كلها ده ابسط حاجه تقدمها لحضرتك استاذ بهاء الجندي مجهول.
مش مجهول.
انا بشكركم يا جماعه كلكم ونتمنى ان احنا جميعا نبقى يعني اللي نقوم المدرسه ديت على رجلها وان شاء الله يعني هتقوم بينا كلنا ان شاء الله. شكرا لكم ونشوفكم تاني.
شكرا للانتاج يا مستر بهاء. نعم شكرا للانتاج الرهيب ده.
مجلس الامناء وكل الجميع يعني انا مش عارف برضه مين ولا مين
صحمه وكده يعني.
شكرا للانتاج خالص. بس
بابلي بص هنا يا بابلي. استنى واحدة بس كله هيتصور. انزل تحت يلا يا عبد.
كله بيمشي. ما تيجي تسافر الصورة
دقيقة واحدة هجيبكم كلكم دقيقة واحدة.
عايزينها على الصورة المسرحية عايزينها على السنة.
with color Pygmalion. Well, show them up. They are using Pygmalion with their colors, I think. What? Mr. Henry is an estate man. If you had told me that Henry wasn't an estate, it would have been more surprising. Tell them to come up when they have finished with the police. I suppose they will come. Yes, ma'am. Call the surgeon, tell his Dولتيل that Colonel and Henry are here. Ask them not to come till I send for her. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, brother. Here's a confounded thing.
Good morning. What is it?
Eliza is bolted.
You must have frightened her.
Frightened her? Nonsense. She was left last night to turn out the lights and all that, and instead of going to bed, she changed her clothes and went right off. Her bed wasn't slept in. She came in a cab before 7 this morning to take her luggage, and that fool, Mr. Bear, said I had them without telling me a word. What am I to do?
Do without, Henry. I'm afraid. The girl has the right to leave if she chooses.
But I can't find anything. I don't know where my things are, and I don't remember my appointments.
Good morning, Mr. Higgins. Hasn't I told you?
What did that inspector say? Have you offered a reward?
You don't mean to say that you have sent the police after Eliza?
Of course! What are the police for? What else could you do?
Can't let her go like this. What could we do?
You have no more sense either of you than two children. Why do you... Mr. Henry, a gentleman wanted to see you very particularly.
Oh, bother, I can't see anyone right now. Who's it?
Mr. Dولتيل?
Dولteill? You mean the dustman?
That's a man? Oh no, a gentleman.
By Jove, the green. He's some relative of hers that she has gone to. Send him quickly.
Yes, sir.
Genteel relatives. Now we shall hear something.
Do you know any of the people?
Only her father. The fellow we told you about.
Mr. Dولتيل?
See here, you done this to me.
Done what, man?
This, I tell you. Look at this hat. Look at this suit.
Has Eliza been buying you clothes?
Eliza, why would she buy me clothes?
Good morning, Mr. Dولتيل. Won't you sit down?
Asking your pardon, ma'am. Thank you. I'm that full of what has happened to me that I cannot think of anything else.
What the decades has happened to you?
I shouldn't mind
if it has happened only to me. Anything can happen to everybody, but nobody to blame except Providence, as you might say. But this thing that you done to me, yes, you, Henry Higgins.
Have you found Eliza? That's the boy.
Have you lost her?
Yes.
You have all the luck in your hands. I ain't found her. But you will find me quick enough after what you've done to me.
But what had my son done to you, Mr. Dillon?
Done to me? Ruined my life, destroyed my happiness, tied me up and delivered me into the middle class morality.
You are mad. You are drunk. You are raving. I gave you £5. After that, I had 2 conversations with you. Half a crown each. I have never seen you since.
Oh, mad? Am I? Drunk? Am I? Now tell me, did you or did you not write a letter to an old blighter in America that was giving giving 5 million to found the moral reform societies and wanted you to invent a universal language for him?
What? Ezra Waterfellow? He's dead.
Yes, he's dead, and I'm done for. Now, did you or did you not write a letter to say to him that the most original moralist in England, to be the best of your knowledge, was Alfred the Little, a common dust man?
Oh, after your last visit, I remember doing some silly joke with Burhan.
Oh, thanks to your silly joking, Henry Higgins, he leaves me a share in his pre-digested cheese trust worth $50,000 on one condition that I lecture for his one-fellow Reform League as often as they ask me 6 times a year.
Oh, the devil he does! What a laugh!
Well, I'm very glad you aren't going to do anything foolish, Mr. Dillon. For the service for Eliza's future, you must provide for her now.
Yes, ma'am. I can provide for anybody out of 3,000 a year.
He can provide for her. He shan't provide for her. I paid you £5 for her. You little. Are you a man of your word or a luge?
A little of both, Henry Higgins. Like the rest of us. A little of both.
You can provide for her. I paid you £5.
Henry, don't be absurd. But if you want to know where Eliza is, she is upstairs.
Upstairs? She's upstairs. Then I shall feel so jolly soon. Push her downstairs.
Be quiet, Henry. Sit down, listen to me.
Very well, very well, very well. But it would be better if you told me this half an hour ago.
Eliza came to me this morning. She spends the night partly walking in a rage, partly wants to throw herself into the river being afraid, and partly in the curtain hotel. She told me about the brutal way you two treated her.
What?
But what? What did we do to her?
I think I know well what you had done for her. The girl is rather affectionate, isn't she, Mr. Johnson?
Very tender-hearted man. Takes after me.
But we said nothing except that we were tired and wanted to go to bed. Didn't we, Miss?
That was all.
Quite sure?
Really, that was all.
You didn't thank her, hit her, or admire her, or even tell her how splendid she has been.
But she knew all about that. We didn't say speeches to her, if that's what you want.
Perhaps we were a little inconsiderate. Is she very angry?
I'm afraid she won't go back to life on the street, especially that Mr. Doolittle is able to keep up the position you have trusted her. But she says that she wants to speak to you in friendly terms, and then by both of you.
Is she? By George!
If you promise to behave yourself, Henry, I'll ask her to come down. If not, go home. You have taken enough of my time.
Oh, that will be all right. Behave yourself, Beck. Let's put up our best Sunday manners for the girl we picked up from the mud.
Now, Henry Higgins, have some consideration for my feelings as a middle-class man.
Remember your promise, Henry. Mr. Doolittle, would you mind to step out of the balcony for a moment? I don't want Eliza to have the shock of your news of them she had made it up with the 2 gentlemen. Would you mind?
As you wish, lady. Anything to keep my hands off her.
Ask Miss Doolittle to come down, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, Henry, be good.
How do you do, Mercedes? I quite well. What of course you are. You're never ill. Nice to see you again, Colonel Pickering. Quite a strange morning, isn't it?
Don't you dare try this game with me. I told it to you. Doesn't get with me. Now, get up and come home, and don't be a fool.
Henry, you will sit down, won't you?
Will you drop me altogether now till we think that the experience is over?
Oh, don't you think about it as an experiment? It shocks me somehow.
No, I'm only as flashed late.
No.
But I owe you so much that I will be very unhappy if you forget me.
It's really nice of you to say so, Miss Little.
It's not because you pay for my lessons. I know you are generous to everybody with money, but it was from you that I learned really nice manners. And that's what makes on a lady, isn't it? I've never known that ladies and gentlemen behave like that if you weren't there.
Well, oh, that's his way, you know. Still, he taught you how to speak. I couldn't have done that to you.
Of course, that is his profession.
Damnation!
You called me Miss Student since the day I first came to Wembley Street, and that you didn't. 100 different things that you didn't notice because it came natural to you. Things like holding doors, taking off your hat. The difference between a lady and a flower girl is not how she is behaved, but how she is treated.
It's really nice of you to say so, Miss Little.
I like you to call me Eliza, if you would.
Thank you, Eliza, of course.
And I like Mrs. Higgins to call me Miss Judith.
I will see you damned first!
Henry?
Why don't you stand back at him? Don't stand it. Will do him a lot of good.
I can't. I could have done it once. But last night, when I was wondering about, a girl spoke to me. I tried to talk with her the old way, but it was no use. You told me when a child is abroad to a foreign country, it picks up a language in a few weeks and forgets its own. Well, I'm a child in your country. I can't speak any language but yours. And that is the real break-off with the Tottenham Court, leaving Wembley Street finishes.
But you are coming back to Wembley Street, aren't you? You will forgive Higgins.
Forgive? Will she? By George, let her go.
No, never again. I have learned my lessons. I can't have utter one word of the old sound, even if I tried. Ow!
Ah! Just so!
Ow! You must have touched a millionaire this time, Dad.
Well, I'm going to ready the carriage. Liza, I'm going to the church to see your father married. You might come with me in the program, and Colonel Pygmalion can go with your father in the bridegroom.
Bridegroom? That's a word? It makes a man realize his position somehow.
Before I go, Eliza, do forgive Higgins and come back to us.
I don't think Papa would allow me. Would you, Dad?
It's time for us to go, Colonel Pygmalion. So long, Harry Higgins. See you in St. George, Eliza.
Henry?
Well, Eliza, you have a bit of your own bag, as you call it. Have you had enough? Or do you want any more?
You want me back only to pick up your slipper and fetch the carriage for you.
I didn't say I want you back at all.
Oh, indeed. Then, what are we talking about?
About you, not about me. If you come back, I will treat you as I have always treated you. I can't change my nature, and I don't intend to change my manners. My manners are exactly the same as Colonel Bickering's.
That's not true. He treated a flower girl as if she was a duchess.
And I treat the Duchess as if she was a flower girl.
Amen, you're a born preacher.
The question is not whether I treat you rudely, but whether you have seen me treat anybody else better.
I don't care how you treat me. I don't mind you swearing at me. I don't mind, in fact, I've had one before. But I won't be passed over.
Then get out of my way. I won't stop for you. You talk about me as if I was a motorbus.
So you're a multipus. All bounce and go, and no consideration for anyone. Don't you think I can do it without you?
I can do it without anybody. I have my own soul, my own spark of divine fire. But I shall miss you, Liza. I have grown accustomed to your voice and appearance. I confess that humbly and gratefully, and I like being round.
Well, if you have copied on your gramophone and your toxic photograph, when you feel lonely without me, you can turn the machine on. It has no feelings to hurt.
But I can't turn your soul in. Leave me those feelings. until you can take away their voice and appearance. They are not you.
Oh, you are a devil. What? You can twist a heart in a girl as easy as someone could twist her arms to hurt her. Mr. Beers warned me. He wanted to leave me, and you always get around him at the last minute. And you don't care a bit for Mr. Beers, and you don't care a bit for me.
I care for life, for humanity, and you are a part of it that has come in my way and been built in my house. What else can you be for?
I will never care for anyone that won't care for me. Why did you do it for if you don't care about me?
Why? Because it was my job.
You never thought of trouble to bring for me.
Would the world been ever made if the maker was afraid of making mistakes? Creating lives means making mistakes. And there's only one way escaping from this, and that's ignorance.
I'm not a preacher. I don't notice that. I only notice that you don't notice me.
Eliza, you are an idiot. I waste the treasures of my Miltonic life by spreading them before you.
Oh, if I could go back to my flower basket, I should independence falls of you and falls on the world. Why did you take my independence from me? Why did I give it up? I'm a slave now to all my fine clothes.
Not a bit. I can adopt you, and instead marry you if you like. Or you would rather marry Hickory.
I want to marry you if you ask me, and you are nearer my age than what he is.
Then he is. Not what he is.
You are not my teacher. I can speak as I like. Every girl has a right to be loved. I only want to be natural.
So, you want me to be as infatuated to you as Freddie? Is that what you want?
No, I don't.
So what on earth are we quarreling about?
I want a little kindness. I know I'm a common, ignorant girl, and you are a good, learned gentleman, but I'm not a dirt on your feet. What I done, what I did, wasn't for the taxi and the dresses. I did because we were pleasing together, and I came to care for you.
Rubbish. You shall marry the ambassador of England, the governor of India, or the lieutenant of Ireland, or someone who wants to be a beauty queen. I won't throw my masterpiece on someone like Freddie.
Do you think I'd like you to say that? I forgot what you said 2 minutes ago. I don't want to be cuckooed around like a baby or a puppy. If I want to have kindness, I will have independence.
Independence? That is a middle class blasphemy. We're all independent on each other, on earth.
I will let you see whether I'm independent on you. If you can teach, I will go and be a teacher.
What will you teach?
I will teach phonetics.
Ha, ha, ha.
I will offer myself as an assistant for Professor Neither.
What? That impostor, that humble, that dodging ignorance. If you take one step against this direction, I will break your neck.
Aha, now I know how to deal with you. What a fool I was.
By George, Eliza. I said I will make a woman. And I have. I like you like that.
You want to make up for me now, and you want to get around me now, but I'm not afraid of you and can't do it without you.
The carriage is waiting, Eliza. Are you ready?
Why?
His professor is coming. Certainly not. He can't behave himself in a church. He always makes loud remarks on the clergyman's pronunciation. Then I'll see you again, Professor. Goodbye. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye, Mother. Oh, by the way, Eliza, order some ham and certain cheese, and buy me a pair of Riviera gloves, number 8, and a tie to match my new suit. You can't choose a color.
Buy him yourself.